Letter 64, Worries and Unions. Leave your worries at the door when you commune with God. Much like you'd take your shoes off in someone's home, you enter the home and show off your shoes, and then you leave them at the door on a little carpet. Imagine doing this with your worries. You enter God's presence. You mention what your preferences are for the day. You mention the things you're worried about and how you need things to be different. Then, leave those worries on the little carpet by the door. Spend time with God without your shoes on, so to speak. When you leave, maybe just leave those old shoes behind and put on a fresh pair. God's housekeeper will collect your old shoes and burn them in God's incinerator. In fact, why don't you do this with the people you love? Put your worries at the door like shoes on a little carpet. Give your loved ones the full aspect of your attention. These are the people you are in union with. Learn to appreciate their presence in your life. Set your troubles off to the side when you interact with the people you are investing in. Building bonds takes a certain amount of concerted effort and attention. If you want to have strong bonds with people, then invest yourself in them. Look up and smile when they enter the room. Show you care. How do you show it? How do they know that you care? This is important. Remember this lesson. How you treat people determines how they treat you. Generally, unless they are broken to the normal standards. This can happen with trauma survivors. Childhood can be one big trauma and messes with that person's compass. So they don't always do the standard cause and effect. You smile, they frown. Or you frown and they smile. You see, their compass is broken. Be aware of this. If you smile at your partner and they frown, it's not you. They might have a broken compass. Or maybe they're worried about troubles and have not learned how to leave them at the door. Maybe once you learn how to do this, you can teach it to them. The point is that you are in control of building bonds. It's not an accidental thing when two people have a strong bond. Usually one of them has invested in that union. Why don't you be that one? Let yourself take the lead in showing respect and favor for each union that you engage in. Develop good protocols for respecting other people. Make it a habit to look up and smile when someone enters a room. This way, you store all kinds of good karma for some of those smiles coming back at you. You create a positive and uplifting environment wherever you go. This is your magic potion for getting along better with people. Be receptive to their presence. In so doing, you create a space for them to interact with you. This can set the tone for an upbeat interaction. It also sets a precedence in that union. This person has now been influenced to look up and smile whenever you enter the room. You have taught them how to treat you. Now remember that some people's compasses are broken, so this isn't an exact science, but it does raise your odds for having magical relationships with people you love and care for. As you age, this will be of paramount importance to you. It's something that you can't go back in time and fix, so do it now and trust that it's worth the effort. Set the tone for how you will be treated in your vulnerable cycle. Did you know that the way you interact with your children is the same way they will interact with you in your old age? Yes, it's true. So be sure to connect with people heart to heart. Why? Because that connection will be sustaining you in your old age. Loneliness is a real problem as people age. Did you know that? Well, I'm telling you now, so try to keep that in mind when you interact with people. Therefore, set the tone now that you connect with people in a real way. Make eye contact and smile. Truly hear what they are saying. Care about their dramas. Not so you drain yourself of empathy, but just by being a supportive voice. Even if you have left your worries at the door for this union, you might still have to listen to their worries. Is that fair? No. But what is fair? Life is about experience, not fairness. Are you in a baking contest or living a life? Fair is rarely present in life. Life is give and take, but to each one there is no fairness. As you give to your relationships now, perhaps you will need to be the taker later in life. Maybe at this time you are giving more than taking. That's all right, let that be. You are investing in that union. One day there will be a surplus for you to draw upon. When you are old and retired from the stream of everyday life, you will wish to have a surplus you can draw upon. Remember that now, while you still have time. This has been another great connection with your angel team. We love you and hope to hear from you soon. Letter sent from Archangel Michael. Excerpted from the book God 2.0, Updated Owner's Manual for Humans.